Morning, this is Mike G from the Edge Podcast, and you are on the Morning Buzz. Today, I have Don Gritten with me. Hey, what's up, Don?
Hey, good morning.
We're at Starbucks, and this morning what we're going to do is we're actually going to teach you how to do your elevator speech, probably in about 2 minutes, if that. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm getting interviewed by him, so let's do this.
The tables have turned.
Uh-oh.
All right, Mike, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? I am an Edge podcaster, but you know what? I make people famous.
There you go. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We're looking for something that pops.
Yeah.
I help people bring their great works into the world.
Okay.
What we want to do is we want to make sure that our answers don't prevent people from continuing the conversation.
Right.
So let's make up your daytime job. What do you do for a living?
I'm a network engineer.
The conversation's dead.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know anything
People
about
are like
network engineering.
computers. My mom doesn't even know what I do, actually. She's like, honey, don't you work on computers? I'm like, no, Mom.
Right, exactly. My mom thinks I sell insurance for her. So right, the conversation's dead. You don't allow for any other activities to happen in this conversation.
Right.
We've killed it. I mean, so what am I going to say? Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, don't know. Right, even though it may be.
I don't think anybody's ever going to say to you, like, so say more about that, right?
Right, exactly.
It's just not going to happen.
Exactly. It's not. So cool. We've got something popping, right? So
I make people famous.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, cool. Now we're going to walk through 5 questions, and these 5 questions will help you explain when someone says, "Okay, well, how do you make people famous?"
Oh yeah.
So tell me how you do this.
Well, I make people famous through my Edge podcast, which is media. So I make people famous through media.
So the first question is, who am I? You ask yourself, who am I? Mm-hmm. Who am I? And that is your name. We're just going to start with
what
that.
you call yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Mike G.
Mike G. Done and done.
Yeah.
Right? So I've played with the tagline, the Dong. I mean, whatever you have. Maybe it's just your name. Maybe it's a nickname. You know,
Sure.
if your name is, if you're Daniel, maybe you like Danny. It's whatever you want to brand as you. All right, the second, so pretty simple so far, right?
Yeah, pretty simple.
The second question is, in one word, describe what you do. One word is the key. You want to be precise and concise.
I do media. That's my
That's
one
powerful,
word.
right? That explains a whole genre of it, right?
Oh yeah.
But in media, there is so much more, right? So, I mean, there's different aspects of it. So we want to get a little bit more specific so that way I know where you're at.
Okay.
So the third question that you ask yourself, in one word, who do you do media for?
One word, huh? I'm gonna say,
or possibly two, because you can service 2 separate genres. Maybe it's, maybe you're in daycare, but maybe you do a adult care facility, but you also do like a adult babysitting. So you know what I mean. So you want to make sure that you're playing with both of them.
Well, I'm gonna say first of all, entrepreneurs. That's one of our main, and then the other one would be subcultures. So we work a lot with tattoo artists and things like that, and especially musicians here in the Valley. So yeah, I'm going to say entrepreneurs, and then also entrepreneurs, really. So entrepreneurs and subcultures.
That's huge. That's huge. So I mean, it's finite. You're in 2 separate genres that are very clear.
Yeah.
That's great. That's beautiful.
Okay.
And the fourth question is, in 2 words, what do you do for entrepreneurs and subcultures?
Oh man, this is a good one. So really what I do is I wrote this down.
We talked about recognition and massive audience.
That's right. So actually, that's what I do is I get them recognition and massive audiences.
I mean, think about how huge that is in a subculture, right? Yeah. So you have a culture that generally is in the shadows. Right. It's beautiful, right? Yeah. So it's beautiful in every way, shape, or form. But because of traditional media or what's acceptable in society, they're more in the shadows. Yeah. And I mean, if you think about cannabis, you're huge in cannabis, right? Yeah. I've seen your interviews on your podcast. Mm-hmm. That's still taboo. Oh yeah. Right? Yeah, definitely. Even though I mean the evidence is everywhere that it's great. Unfortunately, I can't participate in reindeer games. I'm allergic, but it's everywhere, and the medicinal purposes are amazing. Yeah, they are. So you're bringing that into the limelight, which is perfect. That's perfect.
Definitely a subculture.
Done and done. So in 2 words, let's see, we're on the 5th question. So in 2 words, how do you change or transform entrepreneurs and subcultures in what you do?
So I transform their legitimacy and their profitability in the marketplace.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Oh yeah. Give them a voice, but it really does change the legitimacy because you put a human face on it, and it's so like, oh wow, these are real people.
Yeah.
So legitimacy for sure, and then profitability. Yeah, because if you like that person, you're going to buy from that person, right?
Exactly. So it's amazing. So now when we put it all together, and we're back.
And we're back. we put it all together. We took a few minutes and just wrote down all these questions. So Don asked me 5 questions. I've answered them. Now we put it all together, and we're about to make this look really smooth, right? As an elevator speech. You guys ready for this? Okay, here we go.
Time to play.
All right, so go ahead.
Hi, I'm Don Gritten. And you
Hey,
are?
Don. Hey, I'm Mike G of the Edge Media Group, and I make people famous.
You make people famous. How do you do that?
Well, through media, I help entrepreneurs and subcultures gain recognition in massive audiences, transforming the legitimacy and profitability of their brand.
Done. So what we did is we created a conversation that continues to pull the listener in. We played with it enough to where we carried out a conversation longer than your name and what you do for a living. We actually broadened it and created a scenario where now I'm enrolled or engaged in what you have and I want to learn more.
Yeah.
There's no reason why we can't strike a relationship with you.
Absolutely. Well, and we'll do business.
John and John.
Your profitability is going to go
my
up
checkbook.
just for knowing
I
me.
want to be famous.
We're going to make it big.
That's it.
So this is the Don Gritten, and he's from Sage Capital. He's also my mentor and business consultant, and he's a capital guy. So venture capitalism, I don't know, what is that, right?
Yeah, no, actually, we're a private equity association. We have 508 investors. Each individual investor has allowed us to use $30 million each. So I can't do the math that fast, but it's quite large. And what we're able to do is we figure out what genre of business you're in. We pick the investors that we believe are going to best fit you, and every single one of them will view your executive summary and your business plan. And it's up to them to get you the funding, right? So we're not psychic. We can't say you're definitely going to get it, but we're going to give you the best chance possible. And there is no risk to you. It's 100% risk-free. All it requires is a little bit of your time, a little bit of interviewing, and we can make it done.
Awesome. What's your phone number?
My phone number is 480-331-5088. It goes straight to my cell phone or my call center, so if I don't answer, somebody will.
Okay.
And our office hours are Arizona time. Arizona's got its own time zone.
Yeah, we do.
And we're 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you have questions, you're on the East Coast, you require a little bit earlier appointment, it's not a problem. Notify me ahead of time. Okay. I'll get up. I'm up at 5 a.m. because of our 30-day challenge.
30-day challenge.
And I'll be there for you.
All right.
No problem.
And by the way, this is day 8 of the Morning Buzz with Mike G. So it's in the books. All right. Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is awesome. Okay, we'll see you next time.